name is Father Bill Vaneco. I was pastor here at St. Benedict's Church and also St. Peter Claver out in Robbins for 12 years, from 83 to 95, I believe. And it was a great experience for me, a little different thing from the city. That was the transition from a city culture to a Blue Island was like a small town. Everybody knew everybody, and everybody's cousin was related to someone else's cousin, and they all talked about everything. Somebody said something, it's all over the whole town in about a half an hour. Took a little while to get used to that. But what I enjoyed really was all the different cultures out here, different kinds of people coming in contact and appreciating, enjoying each other. The parish was always a real common ground for all the different elements, and that was a good challenge. Everybody could come here and be comfortable and yet be aware of other people who do think and pray a little different and live a little different style, and yet we're all part of the same family. So I hope the parish contributed a lot to bringing people together, and athletics is part of that. The athletic club was always diverse and younger people and enthused and enjoying each other, enjoying all the activities. There were just so many pluses and positives that it was a real delight to be here. So I can't think of any athletic accomplishments that I was participated in. A couple unique things is we used to have a blues fest out in the backyard there, and the athletic club sort of took care, as they usually do, of the alcohol part of that. That was one of their great skills and contributions, to be dispensers of the beer. And we get a blues band and bring some of the people from Robbins in, and we've gone to school and part of the parish here. The Blues Fest was unique. I'd say the other most unique thing is out in Robbins we used to have a rodeo. Not too many parishes, a lot of them have carnivals, but not too many have rodeos. One of the men in Robbins was involved in the Black Cowboy Rodeo, so we put one on at the church in Robbins. Well, we went for 4 years or 5 years, I don't know, but that was something different. You don't get too much of that in many parishes. So there were a lot of different experiences and always stuff going on, and it was enjoyable and a great experience for me, and I hope for the people too.
Okay, my name's Andy Benedicts, and I was a former president of the athletic club, St. Benedict's Athletic Club. I can't get the years right. I've been trying to figure that out. Probably somewhere between like 1989 and probably around 2000, somewhere around there. First got involved a long time ago. I helped coach one year, then I was an assistant coach one year, and then after that I became a head coach. First 5th grade boys basketball team they had up here, I was head coach for that, and then the next year after that I was president, and I continued coaching. Pat Seidella sort of asked me to become president. I came to some meetings and they voted me in as president. So time up here was enjoyable. We had a lot of fun. Mainly though, I think the whole thing that makes it more fun than anything else is the kids. The kids made it enjoyable. Coaching made it enjoyable. In fact, when they asked me to be president, they said that I should probably give up coaching so I could be president. I told them, if I have to give up coaching, then I don't want to be president. Because that is really the lifeblood of this program, is the kids. So I continued coaching. I only stayed at 4th and 5th grade level, so it wasn't as much of a time draw for me. But I enjoyed doing that. I stayed connected with the kids. It made you stay young. And I just got to know a lot of them. Now I see them now. They're all grown up. And sometimes I don't even recognize them. If they didn't have a name tag, I don't think I'd know who half of them were. But it overall was enjoyable. My coaching career, I started coaching girls softball in 1975, so I've been coaching for many years. In fact, I started coaching kids of kids I coached. So, been coaching for a long time, but the athletic club I think is still an excellent program. We used to say it was probably one of the premier athletic clubs on the south side for young people. And we did a lot for the kids. Everything was focused on the kids, making sure they had the best that we could give. So that's what it was about. I mean, had a lot of people, met a lot of people that we're still friends with, and that we still see. You know, Pat Seidel is the guy that brought me along, so I always, you know, glad they're going to be honoring him tonight. So those kinds of people. John Frazier I worked with. He was a hard worker. He was really good with the kids and coaching. I saw his son coach some of the 8th grade kids for a couple of years, and I saw Ronnie Cheadle coach 8th grade kids, and it's just an enjoyable experience seeing these young kids come along. In fact, Ronnie, I coached him when he's in 6th grade, and now he's an 8th grade coach. So it's just fun to watch these kids grow up and become part of the club again and give something back. So I think overall, I just say St. Benedict's Athletic Club, I hope you keep going and keep going strong. Well, I mean, there are so many of those games. Friday nights at St. Benedict's, I don't know if you see, it's just like it was a wild place. The kids, it was a place for the kids to come in. There's always good basketball up there on Friday nights. I mean, it's elementary school basketball, but it's good basketball. As far as picking out one game over another, I don't think I could do it. It's just so many games and so many experiences that they all run together. I mean, I saw some great plays and I did that, but it just overall, I can't, you know, pick out one that would just stand out more than the others. It's just, there's a whole slew of them. When we had the Turkey Classic, which was 7th and 8th grade boys basketball tournaments up here, and they would last for 3 weeks. There's a lot of kids from Chicago schools. A lot of Chicago schools would come here and play. And you saw some players that, you know, now you see them, they're playing pros, some of them. And they're just spectacular players. And you hear about these kids that play high school, and you just saw them, and then some will go on and play college. But I can't, you know, Bobby Frazier, I watched him play. Just some excellent basketball. Timmy O'Neill, I watched him play up here. He was an excellent player. Jason Frazier, who's now a pro pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays, I believe. I coached him, and I saw him play up here. Great player. So lots of good players, lots of great games. I just know that I think the kids had a lot of fun, not only playing, but coming up to the gym on Friday nights to see games. So.
Hey, I'm Lou Lombardo. Lived here in Blue Island all my life. Played basketball for St. Benedict's 1957, 1958. I'd like to talk about Bill Broco. Actually, I didn't go to St. Benedict's. I went to junior high, Blue Island Junior High. But Bill recruited all the players from junior high, had them play on St. Benedict's. What I remember most about Bill was he always used to pick me up and give me a ride up to the gym, and naturally all the good coaching that he gave to all the guys on the team. We had a great team thanks to him and all his work. He was a real asset to St. Benedict's and the city of Blue Island. Well, I remember we won a couple of big tournaments at that time. The big tournaments around were Brother Rice. I think there was 32 teams in that one, and also St. Rita. And I believe we won that one also, but we did a lot of winning. That's for sure. Thanks to Bill.